Good afternoon, Chata. My name is Bobilal. I am a first year BCom student. And it's one of my greatest privileges to ask you a question. And thank you for spending your most of the time with us. And moving towards the question, we are all aware of the war going on between Israel and Iran. Do you think this war could affect India adversely?
Yeah, hugely.
How do you think it will?
First of all, on the surface, it looks like a war between America, Israel, and Iran. It's actually a conflict between America, China, and Russia. That's the real players are America, China, and Russia. And the conflict is taking place in Iran, in Ukraine, and in other places. But the real conflict, the big conflict, is that we have a superpower called the United States, and we have a challenger called China. And the United States is trying to make sure it remains the superpower, and China is slowly advancing closer and closer to the United States. So that's the broader picture. The Middle East is the center of energy production in the world. So pretty much all energy that is being utilized, or a huge chunk of it, is coming from the Middle East. Right? Cars that you're driving, the buses, the cars, most of it is coming from there. And that is now being constricted. The Strait of Hormuz is blocked. The Americans are attacking Iran. Iranians are attacking the American assets. But the story for the rest of the world is, you guys are fighting, but we are also going to pay the price. And how is India going to pay the price? Directly, because of our energy reliance on the Middle East. Huge part of our oil comes from the Middle East. That is going to get very expensive. That is going to get disrupted. Prices in India are going to rise. Fuel in India is going to become more expensive. Economic growth in India is going to slow down. And so we have to be very careful about what we do. And by the way, this is not only about the Iran-Israel-America conflict. This is the world we are now moving into. You will see that more and more conflicts of this nature are going to come. There is already one in Ukraine. Millions of people have been killed. Now there's one in Iran. But these conflicts, at least for this period, for this transition period, they're going to increase. And you're going to see more and more of them. So India has to understand that we are now entering a violent time, dangerous time. So we have to be very clear on what our policy positions are, on why we do what we are doing, and how we are maneuvering through this dangerous period. Because if we don't, and we get caught in the fight, then we are in serious trouble. China's on our border, and America's our ally. And they're getting ready to fight. So we have to be very careful where we are standing, and that we don't suddenly get sucked into